Hi, lovelies. You're welcome to Vap Fashion's YouTube channel. My name is Eunice. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how I made this beautiful gown we have right here on the mannequin. This is an underbust corset dress. The upper bodice is gathered and it has a V neckline. Then from the underbust to the half length, we have this underbust corset effect, okay, even though it doesn't have bonings. And then from the half length down to the hem, we have a trumpet skirt. The sleeve is also a gathered sleeve, which is also referred to as a balloon sleeve. This is beautiful and it is really simple to make. In my previous video, I already showed us how to draft and cut this outfit. This is the sewing video. So if you haven't seen the cutting video, the link to the video is already in the description box and as well in the comment section. So do well to click on the link to watch the video. Okay, so if this is your first time here on my channel, please kindly hit on the subscribe button to subscribe and ensure that you put on your notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. And if this is not your first time here and you are still yet to subscribe, please also hit on the subscribe button to subscribe and ensure to put on your notification bell as well. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you. Thank you. And please share this video, like this video, leave nice comments. So, like I already said, that this is the sewing video and it's going to be really a quick one. So, to get started, this is our upper bodies. As you can see, I have gathered the part we slashed and spread. While creating the gathers, I stitched 1 inch away from the edge of the fabric. This is so that when you gather it, it can actually sit well. Don't sew very close to the tip. And then this is the underbust corset part. That's the V shape. And you see, so I'm making sure to align the gathers to the underbust part. That's the V shape we have down. Okay. And as you can see, I also notched the center. So now this is me going ahead to match them up. You want to make sure that the V shape matches up well. So just get the midpoint and pin correctly. So you can see that my gathers, I'm trying to make it even. You don't want to have more on the left than on the right. Just try as much as possible so that your gathers is even. So after pinning, this is what I have. And you see, so I'll take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch on half inch. I'm going to stitch on half inch, following the shape this way. Remember I said I stitched the gathers. When I was doing the gather stitch, I stitched on 1 inch. So by the time I stitch on half inch, I can go ahead and remove the gather thread. So that's the essence of stitching away from the edge, that 1 inch away from the edge, so that when you are done, you can just take out the gather thread and your work will be neat. And this is it right now after stitching. Can you see how the V shape came out very well? And this is what I have here on the reverse side. Can see how neat it is. So I also repeated the same thing for the lining. So I'm going to place the lining right now, right side of the lining facing right side of the fabric. And then I'm going to stitch the V neckline. After stitching the V neckline, I'll also go ahead to turn the sides. Okay, so I'll do that and come back and show us the next thing to do. So after stitching the neckline, next I'll go ahead and notch the neckline. So notch around the neckline so that it can relax well. Can see? And I also stitch the sides like I already told us. So this is what we have. So now this is the lining part and then this is the main fabric. Can you see what I have? So I'm going to give this a very nice press and then I'll go ahead and stitch it to the skirt part. The skirt part, I'll be joining them together on the waistline. So when pressing this, you want to make sure that you press it very well so that it relaxes well. So as you can see, I have joined the skirt part. So there's nothing special I did on the skirt. The skirt is dartless. So all I did was to just stitch the lining to the skirt, and then I joined them together on the waistline, the upper part and the down part. I joined them together on the waistline. For the back, I went ahead to also join the upper bodice to the down part, and then I stitched my zipper to the center back. I made sure that the zipper is well aligned on the waistline. You don't want to have alignment issues on that half length area. Make sure that the half length is exactly on the same level, both on the left and on the right. And then for the sleeve, I went ahead to hem the sleeve, and I inserted my elastic into it. As you can see, I've also joined the shoulders together, and I have marked the allowance I'll be shaping on. Okay, so I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and stitch on that allowance. I added a 2 inches sewing allowance, remember, and I've used half inch to turn my lining. Right now, I'm stitching on 1 inch, so that means I'm left with half inch round. So that means half inch in 4 places, that's 2 inches. So the remaining 2 inches is for ease, okay? So whenever you see me adding 2 inches for my sewing allowance, it doesn't mean I'm going to stitch exactly on 2 inches. I use half inch to turn my lining. After turning the lining, I will be left with 1.5 inches. I use 1 inch to stitch, and then that means I'll actually stitch on 1 inch. So by the time we're done, I'm left with half inch. That half inch is ease, it's the ease allowance. So half inch in 4 places, that's 2 inches. So we have 2 inches ease on this outfit. This is to enable the person sit comfortably, bend, and just to be comfortable. So adding ease allowance is very important. You don't sew exactly on the actual measurement. So now this is what our dress looks like. You can see I have shaped it already, and it is coming out well. So I cut out these patches from the lace fabric, and here I have my gun glue. So I'm using this to glue these patches to the underbust corset part. That's to this part. Can you see? Let me show us. This is it. And you see I'm using it to just glue these patches to this underbust corset part. So this is what we have. So I'm just going to glue enough of these patches, just plenty of it, to decorate that underbust corset part. Okay, so this is it about this video. There's nothing, you can see it is really simple and very easy to make. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friends and families. Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you are still yet to subscribe, please and please hit on the subscribe button to subscribe. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye.